It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And the spotlight is on Nick Chubb, closing in on 1,000 yards rushing on the year. It's the Rams and the Chiefs, next on EA Sports.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and CD, our matchup here in this one, as so many do, revolves around the quarterback position. We've got an interesting pairing here. Mac Jones and Tua Tagovailoa.
And I think that each quarterback wants to play this game with a faster tempo. They want to get the plays in quickly, get in and out of quickly, take just a few seconds at the line of scrimmage and survey the defense, and then attack. And I think that we'll see both offenses try to do that in this one.
Is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They're led out by the southpaw Tua Tagovailoa in his third season now out of the University of Alabama.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Throwing to start here is Tua. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Chiefs are 1-9 in the year. 11 points they had to start the season. 40 evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. Oh, good move. 7 yards there and a first down.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Tua now on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on third down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
Now Gordon on first down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Here's Tua. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Second and goal from inside the 5. Looking to pass. Tua. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Going to the air. Tagovailoa to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. Well, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. Leading them out, the second-year man from Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Finding space at the 40. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Throwing, Jones. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. First carry for Nick Chubb, and they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now Jones. Now he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
A good scheme and an early win for this pass rush. They got back there before he could work through his entire progression and ended that play early.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They find some open field here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 128 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
2nd and 5 now. Tua, that one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, and that's a first down. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got long over the middle, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball, how much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 38, Tua. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21. That nice pickup of 17 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now Tua. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd down and goal. Tua. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown! DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And a short pickup to about the 25. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I know at times today's NFL sure feels like everything's about the guy throwing the football. But when you got a guy who can run it and move it and gain this type of yardage, you'll take him each and every time.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. Oh, he shifts past him. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, following the play here, now we've got an injury. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Chiefs to take over. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 53 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and this defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground. And here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did, but poor tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. On play action, here's Tua. And Sharp pulls it in. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Harrison Bryant, his first touchdown on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Coup now for the point after. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for L.A. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here now, a look at Melvin Gordon. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Tua going to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. This is Gordon. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now that'll be caught by... And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Rams ready to go on offense. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Second and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll look to throw again. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Marcus Golden. Credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Well, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were out of instantly.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive in midfield.
Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Tua now on first down. And his pass incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Pressure comes and down he goes. No stopping Peyton Turner on that sack. He would not be denied. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, and those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him. And I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. On now to a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Rams. And they will need to get this passing game in gear because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they were much more successful throwing the football than their counterparts. As you can see the numbers there.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner? It always seems to get here quickly. But coming up tonight, we wrap up the holiday weekend with the Packers and Eagles from Philly at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off play action. Jones toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go up the middle with Chubb. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking to throw on second down. Jones escaping the pressure right and incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough time trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been terrific so far. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Tua. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Looking to pass. Tua. Able to locate Chark here on the comebacker. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down, and he was able to get it by punting. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa sets up the screen to Gordon. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Here's Tua. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. Now that's the defensive coordinator's nightmare right there. You're covering everyone, and the guy's not even the intended receiver ends up making the play.
Right place, right time, I guess.
When that ball's tipped up in the air like that, you've got to go up and get it. Offense and defense. And in this case, the offense ended up grabbing it.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Here's Riley Dixon now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That's pulled in at the 32. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he whips that one incomplete there. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Tua, able to slither by. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Yeah, on 3rd down, you know those pass rushers, they're in the starter's block. They're just waiting for the pistol to fire. You can almost hear the defensive coaches on the sideline pre-snap. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Really good job there of identifying it and making the play to force 4th down.
Here's Riley Dixon now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. And his throw is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tua sets up to pass it. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tua to throw again. He's got long over the middle, complete. And they're going to stop play here. And the injury is to, that's DJ Chark, the receiver, who's in need of some help right now. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Tua going to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They run it here with Gordon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now Jones. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Riley Dixon now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Fielded at the 20. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Gordon once more. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Man open, and St. Brown has got it. And he will have the Chiefs' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Gordon. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. This is Gordon as they go to him again. Some nice running, going to get him down close to. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 28. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Now Gordon on first down. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Bryant. Touchdown! Harrison Bryant with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Throwing Jones. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Jones on 1st and 10. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, it has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Toward the sideline, it's complete. An athletic grab, but still well short of the first. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Ingram. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ballgame. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. They'll look to throw again. It's caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. From the 22, Jones over the middle. That's caught by Claypool. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Excellent work by Marcus Golden shooting into the backfield for the stop.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Jones. And it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's Jones to throw on third down. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Rams are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Chubb, and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now, you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Credit Zadarius Smith able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. This to make it a 3-score game late. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Now they got to get to the line quickly. After the sack on 1st down, Jones. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, LA!
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Extra point from McManus is good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and it was a strong performance by Tua that helped lead the way.
Yeah, he worked through the ball well, didn't he? Well over 300 yards passing, hit on 3 touchdown passes, and delivering the ball in rhythm all game long.
So for Kansas City, it's just their second win here in 11 tries this season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.